fights with a different points of interest. You go with a European duo. I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy.
Ça a commencé, ça a commencé lorsqu'à 1h, ça a commencé.
Every time I met him, absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed.
Est-ce qu'il y a déjà quelqu'un qui connaît?
These guys are two absolute tanks, and Ninja, I mean, you've watched all these guys.
J'avais plus une maison.
It's almost like these guys are in a class.
Tu trouves un pop le pit?
I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in other online tournaments as well, and I mean, literally watching Benji just play out an entire lobby by himself in squads it's like it's art, man. You know what these guys do? It's art.
Vous avez besoin tellement de builds de lancement de jeu pour prendre direct des builds.
Unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch though this weekend. I've been just looking on my phone. A million plus of you guys tuned in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there. It'll be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane. I mean, this is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get started. Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for.
Attends, je prends mon...
3-4 months. The best of the best, all in the same month, right? In the qualifying matches on Sunday. Playing against maybe 4 or 5 other teams who are actually here right now. All of them in this every single battle is going to be against one another. I'm excited to watch them.
He's back there. So my je peux avoir le combat merci.
50 health, 50 that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of heat, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game if you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down.
I'm feeling good.
So if I knock a player,
I'm feeling good.
Finish that elimination, get the hell.
I'm feeling good. Yo, le gars qui utilisait Shadowball, je pouvais quand même le voir.
You know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players
Je pouvais quand même le voir pendant 10 secondes.
For many of them, it's their first time to make a play event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting in Spawn Island like this right now. The build battles happening on Spawn Island. They're all editing.
Yo,
qu'est-ce
qui est cool? Quand tu utilises ton Shadowball, tu peux quand même voir le coup pendant genre 2 secondes avant que... Moi, ça fait ça des fois. Je suis capable de tuer le gars, mais c'est voir son personnage quand même.
This weekend at 16. You would use spend your money. I don't even want to know. Why even ask that?
Candy and
Oh,
I didn't really.
So basically the same as
I'm feeling good. Come fucking back.
It's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue. Look at these duos. Look at these contested areas, right?
Qu'est-ce qui est cool, t'as pas besoin de box pour fuck
you know, Aiden had been landing up all qualifiers. You see, you know, Mongrel and Mitro. I've been hearing some towers and or Neo Tilted as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. You know how different it can be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop.
Et là, j'ai eu 77, j'ai eu 77.
What is your game?
J'ai eu 77. Ouais, non. Non, on est dans peu de voir. On est dedans, il est dead. Ouais, je suis sûr de ça. Ouais, go. Allez, prends-moi, j'avais pas mon bras plus.
I mean, you have one bad game, getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first, that's going to be like thinking about it. The second game, the third game, I'm like, change our landing spots, and then I'm thinking like that.
I keep seeing you look down, you're like, he really wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us, but again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray
Yes,
it's a fun little hide and go seek game almost. Ninja.
Prop hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created.
Ok, attends,
it is amazing. It's hilarious. We're literally getting like angry,
oh,
and, like, laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet.
So, ils montent des ads de pop-up, bro.
Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of prop fun to play, but again, right now, a little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously,
est-ce que les faire un duo stream? Oh là, c'est crazy, what the
fuck? For a tournament ever.
Yo, mais Ninja qualified, pourquoi il joue pas?
Down the top 100 to be exact. 78 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
Ok, là, ils sont dans le game. Oh shit.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game. Maybe it just allows so many
kids
to be here today.
Because they've been able to
play it, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify. I'm just excited about it.
Il y a un gars qui s'appelle Ben, what the fuck?
4 hours, 6 hours, I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure they agreed it.
You won.
When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account?
Est-ce que c'est le premier game ou c'est le deuxième?
We'll do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, you can go into a tournament and advice, right? You know, it's to do exactly
Est-ce que tu peux prendre n'importe quel style?
Or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you're doing. Right? Just don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy, whatever the case may be. Or, you know, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state. $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup finals today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup finals.
$1 million in prize. No one. C'est qui a gagné Scissors? Hein? C'est vraiment Scissors qui a gagné. Oh, Scissors. Ouais, je vois.
Kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's driving, it's awesome.
Scissors a pas... Oh, il y a le du monde au truc.
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag, you know, we're the weak there was no competition. Just when the last time was a death, we had that in the bag. We got some good players here.
On danse. On veut on danse.
He lifted the finger, he said, we need one coin. Just grab this coin right down here.
Yo, il y en a plein qui Abel, ils sont pas mieux, j'ai mis tellement l'eau, il m'a mis l'eau. Ah, je viens de mettre clip. Je comprends que je fasse un
j'ai campfire.
Pas grave.
Oh non. Ah oui, il y a le trio.
Oh, yo, t'as besoin d'aide? Attends, j'arrête le World Cup.
Oh, j'ai touché le trail, j'ai 2 kilos.
Viens, il y a des medkits ici, je te paye.
Ah, je prends l'eau pour le pitcher.
Viens.
Go,
là, ça va 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright guys, congratulations again, absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Ouais.
I cannot wait
Moi aussi, je suis low, bro.
for the future of creative Fortnite.
Ouais. T'as-tu avec sa frappe? Attends, je prends des mini.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to
Ouais, yo, tu t'as mis dessus.
Dollars won.
Ouais, ça nous fait des dommages aussi.
I'm going to address the elephant in the room here, and it's not Tim the Tabby. You didn't win that.
We got 4th place, but you know, the crew that I picked out, man, Pal, Taco, Jazz, it's a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the
Ouais, là, il a pas
a lot of maps, and a lot of passion for these guys, man. And I'm just really happy that I was together as pulled in 25,000. I mean, little whips, man. You know,
j'allais prendre le medkit. Il reste des medkits en haut.
Another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again that Epic changed the
game. Passe. Passe-moi le medkit, s'il te plaît. J'ai 37, j'ai 33 HP. J'ai 40. Laisse le medkit sur le kit en droit. Yo, laisse le medkit, yo. N'arrête de laisser le medkit.
Like, I want that to be a playlist, but no,
Okay, I'm gonna get him his
massive content creation squad and just go like, it's the most funny thing in the world. There's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in.
It's all fun and games here.
What the fuck? What? J'ai pas vu. What the fuck, bro? Yo, un arbitre peut m'aider derrière toi. Oh. Un peu dégage.
Allez, j'étais en train de mettre des trames n'importe où, je pouvais pas là, mais surtout de l'eau. Je pensais que c'était juste une duo, faut que j'ai attaqué bam. C'était une squad complet ou juste...
Ouais, c'est une squad au complet.
Cool.
Tout le monde dit que le bop. On l'a fait. On a fait top 7, top 2, top 3 là. C'est bon. Oh. Avoue, bro, je veux. Kiss the cup, bro. These people are gay. I'm broke, bro. You broke? I'm broke. They broke? We're broke. You broke? We're broke. Hey. Don't say you're broke, cause you have. Because I have no V-Bucks and yeah, I have no friends. I have a little penis. My name is Nawid. I'm trash. Girls don't want me because I have little penis. So yeah, stop bullying. Oh, BG Fishy est à Happy Albert avec.
Oui, pas avec sa bitch.
Oh, Tox est avec Borwen. Tox est avec Borwen. Yo, y'a du monde à Dusty, bro, what the fuck? Ils sont cons. Yo, y'a 10ème à Dusty, le gars qui existe. Le gars qui te cheat. À Dusty.
Ok, je vais aller à Dusty.
Oh, mio, on est pas dans leur game, Ouais, ben là, il a changé son nom, à Zim. Il est à Dusty. C'est possible.
You're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't found any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per live, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. Because those early lives. They now have Dusty Divot to themselves. themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top dusty divot side of XX7 and Bend, and now they're super pretty divot model themselves.
Tetra.
Four here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone.
You don't know?
500 metal,
I don't know. Yeah, you don't know? I forgot now.
I'm just interested to see
Mais qu'est-ce que tu fais avec moi? Tu peux on a vu qu'on est tous
Oh, mais moi aussi, je m'en bats tes têtes, mais je veux pas tes têtes.
Vas-y, je marche.
Another fight going on in the fields of how little materials there are. You got to Scarlet and his duo get the quick elimination on the Brush. That's going to push back Rush's duo in the Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Right there, so much stone in Fatal Fields. Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything in Fatal Fields. You definitely put wood in Fatal Fields. There's metal that you can gather around. You know, a bunch of...
Fuck this man and you.
Oh, il y avait une squad complet, il n'y avait pas de gun, ils sont en train de danser. J'ai mis une trappe, ils sont toutes partis.
T'as déjà tué du monde?
In the corner, is lucky. These top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn.
I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path to go on, and Sislucky will actually be able to go back and pick up the card. So this is fans. Remember, you get brought back. You only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and
oh my god.
and Dextro.
Qu'est-ce qu'il sort pour les pierres, les gars?
Definitely underrated.
On va pas quand tu veux.
Somebody's one by one right there. I mean, there's another knock with a drum shotgun. Just absolute havoc. Yuang trying to take this one. He's not going to be able to stay alive. Field advantage. All you have to do is play this patient.
Ouais, est-ce qu'il faut un ping?
Spray it out, hopefully find a take somebody healing up.
Yes, as well as big
Dextro, oh c'est trop le petit jeu.
And Yuang now in a tough spot.
Venez, venez, tout le monde!
He took too long to spread. It looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to... He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off now again.
Dextro staying confident though. Right now,
Allez plus jeune. Allez le...
The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not going to happen.
Oh, c'est quoi, ça fait niquer, bro! Par you! C'est ça, ça fait niquer la race, ça, Gaï!
Checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot of guys outside. They're going to start their rotation.
Scarlet, Belle. Belle, sérieux, le gars s'appelle Belle. L'action est pas bon. Net heel in funk bomb.
Juste mettre le dans le city.
What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players that don't like the way
Ninja, this is your landing spot, nigga. What are you doing?
Every single one
this
of
is
them
your landing spot,
like
nigga.
200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena, and probably less than.
Je savais pas que Funk Bomb. Oh, en fait, je connais c'est qui pour Funk Bomb. Il est dans Phase, non? Funk Bomb, il est pas dans Phase?
I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet.
I was going to let
that be a bridge when we cross it, but
oh, ouais, je vois les gars de Dusty.
We're gonna have Storm Surge in every game.
This is gonna be nuts. You guys don't know what Storm Surge is. Basically, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to take damage.
Ensuite, t'as 0 kill à Billform Tailleur.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. watching Letwick and Quexy right now. It's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to lead up and grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory.
C'est toi qui vas mourir, bro, je te l'ai dit. Moi, je suis même pas encore mort.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players.
Moi, je vais laisser mourir.
You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby. As
and
Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 25 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. So keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is kind of be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue.
C'est mon kill.
I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just in front of him, like going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Harpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them.
C'est pour toutes les kills, ma bête. Tout de suite, c'est un squad de but. Je sais ce qu'il t'en a combien, toi, but. Oh, putain,
It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates' reboot card, so will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible.
Je m'appelle le plus bon que toi, Tigblix.
When your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 and above, and you guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of wandering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights.
Oh, moi je vais prendre les kills, je vois des personnes. Toi, t'envoies quoi?
The dusty divot.
Oh, mais je suis pas dans le jaune.
You see clicks and skeptic. Yeah, the
very
young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't know you could farm this. This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here. So many materials to be farmed up, and for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to spend more materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. It's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty
Ouais,
decent
ça me
spot.
chante avec
Can look on the
il
minimap
était
that we're
World Cup.
staring at. Every
Je sais pas
single
où.
team is now in the safe
What?
zone. Everyone is safe in the next
C'est ça qu'il avait dit.
moving in. Double head sniper is in play. Blue Sky does not know a
Pourquoi
heavy
j'entends
sniper
snipe?
will
Ah non,
take out
c'est
a metal
World
wall.
Cup.
It'll take out pretty much anything. Does 15
J'avais
to
dit,
100
comment de fuck pourquoi
damage
j'entends
against
snipe?
structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team line up a shot of somebody.
Non, on va gagner la game, bro. Moi, j'ai un tueur.
Take him out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
Yeah, there's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys...
Ah, mais c'est un autre qui fait, mais un autre qui fait ici.
We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty up. These guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight, and Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in, Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push.
Yo, il escapé, bro.
You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov,
that's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax.
Oh, Airwax
and
Nikov
are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winners of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them, as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game, 38 duos. And it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really jump that much and were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim of redeeming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting teamed. He's spamming his spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible. Look at already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already creating these tunnels, more shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades.
Ouh, cette choix se fait niquer, cette choix se fait niquer.
I mean, he's in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside. 8 grenades, he might be able to
boy, he's looking good.
Right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments as there's a quick break. Now
oh shit,
he's got a teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that to every little bit. Save the campfire for the late game, it appears.
Now they're going to save the campfire.
In the elimination feed right there, here's a look at Marvel duo Mitro.
Oh
no. In the zone, 68
players. So
love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun. So he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SAR, anything like that. You know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly. Hit players through their one bys. You know, very difficult. Look at that huge 2 slurps. 5 chug splashes.
They already have ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there.
J'utilisais la slip, ouais.
So none of these players really going to be in a position to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best
players
in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force these fights. Storm's going to start pushing them. Also stinks, man. These players are so talented. It's so hard to spray through their walls and actually damage them. So you need things like grenades.
Non, mais je peux rien faire rapide. Moi, j'ai pas de jetpack. Faut pas venir t'aider.
To force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away, trying to build new 1x1s to dodge the stinks.
You see the stinks right now going down on the Mongrel. And Mongrel gets immediately 2 as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. Still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch of, to be able to get the next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in.
Mitro, il a l'air comme ça.
J'aime pas que Mitro avait l'air. Shots down range, the zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone Mitro's goal,
Moi, je peux rien faire.
Have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They gotta push right out of it. Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times.
They also have great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows.
Very little ammo, though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two. They really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall and he wasn't quite ready for it.
Oh my god. Trying to
create some space.
Give me that loot, man.
He's gonna be able to stop that. He's got
Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's gonna need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate.
Oh my god, AB, peut-être je vais la gagner. J'ai pas d'HP.
Stormsurge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced some big damage.
Yes! Oh, je suis trop bon! Je suis trop fucking bon, man! Je suis trop fucking bon. Oh,
alive right now through the Storm Surge.
Fantastic composure. Oh, man, je veux chier! Je m'en pardon! Non, je peux pas la fanfare.
No more dubs. The duo.
Yo, mais j'avais 33 personnes, oh my god! Non, j'avais 33 personnes. Ah oui, 4 personnes. Yo, je suis fucking bon, man! Non, mais je suis fucking bon! Michou? Non, fuck guy. Ah, il faut pas créatif. These niggas have become a bitch and I'm putting it up, bitch. Pourquoi yo, moi je me random mon loading screen, c'est toujours le même loading screen. Bon, à chaque fois, il faut de la chance. Il y a des loading screens que genre j'ai vu 2 fois, bro. Oh là.
Ouais, il veut le mode de s'écraner. Enregistre snipe.
This is a very far rotation for the second moving circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
We know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that Storm Circle.
Je suis en train de load mon Discord, là. Yo, j'entends pas de son dans le World Cup. J'entends pas le son. Pompe air, ok, juste pompe air. Pompe air, grapple si tu tombes.
Ah, moi je prends.
Tiff Ronaldo.
Nouveau sniper.
Tiff c'est input, Xif c'est input, il suce des grosses queues là.
Moi je prends n'importe quel petit gun.
Non!
But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you.
Ouais,
I have to use that there, man. I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage with another shot and say, high ground though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
It's just so weakened. Mr. Savage
just
lost the It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination lead right now. 24 players left in this one. 20 duos. There's almost no duos winning this.
It's all solos. And what's going to happen, man?
Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji. And this is Benji a little bit before. Now he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game. He looks incredibly healthy. Now taking some storm damage. Benji's just going to try it. Listen to the hero.
Oh, mais en fait, je pensais que c'était d'un win, toi!
He's got 10 total bills. Try to outlast as many players as possible. We made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayn and Saf down. Zayn and Saf now on the high ground. One of the few, the only duo left. This has a Zayn and Saf win written all over it. Was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40-yard storm now getting beamed. Can the North American do duo of Zane
ça
and
fait
raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Shots still coming on in. Zane and Saf just sitting pretty. Eco just got a double, I think. Rival Imps tries to get it done. Not enough. Zane and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Zane and Saf have a high ground that they can rain fire from above. If we're able to pick up 5 limbs, plus they play 15 points. Talk about a monster game. Reaction. I've watched so many games of Ninja. They were the only duo left with 18 players remaining. When they get a round like that, they send 1 player down to get Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot.
Alors, on peut faire aussi une autre qui va être en dehors de la box. Là où tu dois être en dehors de la box. Là où tu dois être en dehors de la box. Bah là, c'est un bit à la box.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible.
Oh, sérieux?
And I seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers.
En plus, t'as fait une mate, hein. Parce que t'as fait une state, ils savent.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them.
Oh my god, this pizza, what the fuck, nigga? This pizza.
Savage and Veggie Fishy, we have to talk about them for a second as well. Young duo, they were on.
It's unfortunate, man. We have control of these players who are really the best in the world. They know that whenever there is a moment, but they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets, shockwaves. I think that's actually what happened. Shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
Zayt is up. Oh my god. Zayt's un Canadien français, bro.
We're only just getting started. We're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today.
On a
Québécois?
quoi comme gun?
$1 million will be rewarded tomorrow with solos who want to stay glued to the streams. Here we go, New York City. Use Fortnite.
Non, mais là, c'est bon, faut arrête la bridge.
Send Ninja and thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in game 6? For me,
Attends, c'est bon.
you've got to be on your A game. It's down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge. Those storm surges, that's
never, I'm honestly this game so much.
Yep.
Because here we are having you know what I mean? Like, guys, they're not going to let you hit it. You know what I mean? And it's more flying in the air rotating, which reward, man. Right?
Oh my god. Quand je roll comme ça.
I wonder if the guys.
Attends, j'ai envie de roll comme ça. Bah, oui, les weapons de cette pizza. C'est des traplots de fou.
Laissez-moi dans la box.
Attends, c'est lui plaît, attends.
Elimination.
Oh,
Victory out.
shit.
15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage, is winning out. Nerves? What nerves? We might be playing at home on our own stage. Just that good. That one is over. Time to get back to the stage.
Thank you very much. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside.
C'est ça, je vais pas regarder une fois, je peux plus faire.
game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many stack up.
Hey, Chad.
Who do you think's up top of it right now?
A bit finish.
And Benji and play.
Your Mongal est à fucking glace.
Placement points so key.
Ouais.
Does he perfectly use his materials and his items, but he finds 5 limbs, putting his team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboard. Again, here are your standings from game number 1. Dubs and Mega, they want to make it as well. Mega alive. Absolutely incredibly talented.
That's not for sure.
You ready? I am ready, ladies and gentlemen. In this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? They are.
What?
Son personnage. No,
2, 1. The battle bus has launched. Game number 2 of the Fortnite.
What the fuck?
Duo.
Look at something we doing stuff. What the heck? Game. Attends, c'est trop. Cet enfant il est sauté, mais pas avec.
Definitely have hopefully less nerves. Gonna get back to the flow, back to the spawn.
PD.
There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded option, 350 max.
Dude, they're everywhere. And look, do we look at this side? We've got 3 llamas in a very small area. Players have got spotted from very, very far away. I mean, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because, you know, usually you're looking for players who's going to be landing next to you, but if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable who's going to get rewarded with shield, rotation, there's shadow bomb storms, campfires, minions. I mean, these are incredibly valuable. And remember, materials get capped at 5 each type. So and look at Zay perfectly using the shadow ninja. For players at home are wondering how he just used it for way more than 6 seconds. Explain a little bit of staying.
Well, you have to just continue that jump animation that's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you have solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double down shadow bomb. Probably going to do a lot in the late game off of other people. Just do that on the mountain, by the way.
We now take the storm is very hard. Great point to bring up. We can see on our side. Cut off at just even and tilted. See the elimination feed very early on. Elevate. For the duo from 100 Thieves right there. Either way, though, Daedra and Emerald Z. Looks like Lucky Landing, and they do have a nearby. Looks like they're going to back to Lucky Landing is not really. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit. When now popping that last, that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets another piece. Yes. Look at how many of these stink grenades are there. Stram and Mex have lost so much HP off the start of this one just from getting ticks. The spray does come up through. Third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yuang. The player putting their attention towards this fight. At Snobby, but ABB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself, and no materials left. Can't even take a wall. They're really, this is an appropriate position to be and Yuang knows that. Tried to call back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is don't have a lot of.
Yo, je bug ben trop. Oh, je m'ai touché! What? Fuck, yo, je bug ben trop.
He's gonna get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Yuang takes
Oh, on
them
est pas en
down.
full fight,
The
non?
4 builds left.
Oui, c'est pas en full fight, là, je vois,
The
man.
shot
Oh,
from that
mais c'est
third
pas un
team
full
getting
fight qu'on
nearby.
fait! Oh mon
Juve
god!
gets the cleanup on the last
T'as pas
one
vu ça,
right
là, il
there.
fait.
What a swing for the duo. Does come in on the keys though as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slash. 2
running out of farthest. So this is not, they can't afford this fight. Not able to get now. Definitely gonna need these limbs to make up for it. And he's gonna get the knock on Landjock.
And Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well. And it looks like Landjock is
Great combat shot. Take that. Punisher trying to make the play. So now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Play the number 10. Again, about to start moving, so they're gonna have to make the plays sooner rather than later.
no ammunition. Very good. No shield. That's disaster. And Punisher goes down, and there's the first in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys. Quick elimination. Still, now over to Neo Tilted and Skeptic.
Go, 3 secondes. Yo, what the fuck?
No, he's getting taken.
Yo, mais je bug, je fais ça.
Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Cypher goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. You guys were exactly.
Yo, je bug trop, ferme ta gueule, les gars.
We need to build these little one-by-ones to try to confuse your opponents.
Skeptic with 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They have the number advantage. Has time to pop. And it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made it. They've been trying to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Stop, oh, watch out, watch out. J'ai peut-être du film, il m'a mis l'eau, j'ai peut-être du film. J'ai ça, mais on va quand même, je pense. C'est trop de... Oh god! Ah oui!
Look at that kid. Gold scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, sorry, heavy sniper rifle for taking it off the wall. They're just stealing and bum rushing, and that's gonna be it.
And there's no shot right there. Skeptic. You saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason. Then also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon. Aiden now on your screen. Does not won. Hasn't finished elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he can get the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. You know, weak Sean is no ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully he can drop some release. Here, AC is a good team that isn't sure calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know. We don't know how weak this guy is right now, but if he is, he's great. And there's a double shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left are going to try to put the pressure on Sean. Has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually rest.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you throw the trap down by Dynamic. And there it is. And look at the take from Aiden. The jump out to the side. And they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. There's 2 big shields. Yeah. Aiden's got the full health.
That's incredible, man.
See the stats so far this game. Aiden has done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near backup. Now, Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
These guys are down on the storm. The pounds out there right now. Just saw our second one forcing everyone out of the north and east. Every single llama was found. Yep. All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably high material players right now. A lot of rotation.
No, it's...
You're getting a lot of people looking around. They're all gone. There's only one airdrop left, which means a lot of players. It's very difficult. So airdrops. And looks like they're taking their chances.
And what's coming? As you see at the bottom right side of your map, the switch kept from south side.
Oh, mais oh, t'es un fils de pute, David!
So you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move to the slip side. be able to deal a lot of damage. You might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying free damage for force. That comes into play as it is not going to happen. Very early. We're about a minute away. Yep. I guess that's a testament to our backstage. Great stuff there. Chug splashes in the inventory, and Ninja like a dolphin. Chug splashes have given this game, and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that, you know, there's a lot of items that get added where, you know, not everyone is all unanimous. People do not like it, but let me tell you something about it. I don't think I've ever seen more positive from an item being added than the Chug Splash from added. I mean, nothing but positive.
Podeszli, tego wydeszli. No! I'll reset.
Delightful posts. Yeah, you guys who don't know what they are, each one flash gets
Just very good.
And they're and they can use you and your teammates as well as here are Mongo and Mitra in the zone, and you talk about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There was one day Bobby had the better they were already in your
I can't finish! Je me Ok, moi je reviens les gars.
They can be your leaders.
I mean, they were only 2 points away from first. Yep, they didn't even win the game. And Mongo went down early. So, in another fight with Quinton and his squad, Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo.
Out of materials.
And he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now. The only thing you can do is spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against actually trying to take walls.
Well, the player tried to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall. Better is trying to cover the back. Players begin to stink top dropping, and there's one a limb. Another shot pops in.
Hit the shield. That's why he went for the thirst.
Yep. And
grabbed the map. 365 maps now.
They've got to get out of stink.
So big deal. And only they can get both on and Aiden. That's exactly what they should do. Get pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like a misspell disaster for the duo. Damage down to 639. He does go down though. The quick edit.
Now it's Sean clutch and holding 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition out for the minigun. 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he doing? Looks like he's going background smart. He's not a bad.
Oh no, he's got what he's doing. You're both freaked out.
Put himself in a max pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know what a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to know. Look at his own. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. Right now. Don't even worry about
getting to the ball as well.
This is
going to be kicked out. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game. Being low materials, low health.
Every time you watch Aiden, and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive this year. This moment, I think, for me, competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo, where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago. That crowd popped off. Well, scrappy getting into eliminations here. The stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage. The average of the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, that much damage going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizlucky and Brush. We saw earlier on in the last game of Fatal Field struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot as they're both low on health.
Recent rotation, I have 2 shadows on pad again. I always hopefully get you those placement points that you need, or even put you in a position to get but yeah, as you said with Aiden, we mentioned this earlier, I think they're going to change how they're going to play, right? Are they going to do anything different here in the World Cup? I'm pretty sure we can say they're being incredibly aggressive. Players took advantage, but they were
getting into this game. You see it on your screen where the leaderboard is absolutely Petro and Mongo. Holding the pyramid edit. People at home might not know. He's kind of exposed right there. Right there. He's his build.
Correct. As you guys are moving, cannot be seen. Road taking damage as well. Gonna have to make the plays. And there goes Road, he actually just got knocked. This Storm is kind of moving a little bit away from Pleasant Park. I'm wondering if it's gonna go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play. And
really big
a drone ship that's pretty much going on top of it. Those are brilliant too.
Absolutely. Without having to place any nets. Yep. It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal with it. Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there. But it's important to know that after the 5th circle, there been you don't have any rotation to get down. Glider redeploy, anything like that.
Yikes.
Just pray that someone can one man underneath it somehow.
Yep. Both of these teams will mess that up now. We talked about our game one of the teams that took home the Victory Royale, which is again 10 placement points, the max you can get for playing this game. It was vacant. They're currently set on up in the zone for the moment.
They got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shots. Here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look how many staff players are on this side of the launch right now.
Yeah, Arthur and Falcon. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on. Land John can pop those heals to his teammate coming in. Yep. No,
Doesn't matter. The other day, and he was using a lot of chug flash. Really sensitive on it. Still really sensitive.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to move on.
Totem est fini? Allez, parti, Alisson. À 3h10, moi je peux plus jouer. Et je crois que les heures plus tard après je joue encore. Rejoins-moi. On fait duo? Chef.
Look, yep.
Oh, they do a double heavy side raise. Ninja called it. The man knows. They see one. And oh!
You guys saw the pyramid. It's exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls so that double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
it just moved over a mountain, man.
It just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be in play. But at the same time, Ninja, half of the low ground still in play, so it's not as bad a position for the low ground players. Here's a look at Mongrel Mitro. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got to back on up because he's burning through materials very, very quickly. They're far above this storm surge, so they're good for the moment. And there's the replenish from his teammate in Mitro. 64 total builds left.
Always see them doing this. They always split half and half maps from one another, and then they go and collect the colors way, making sure that you got that equal material.
Look at how weak Sap is. Sap is sneaking out through with that shadow bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink bomb has hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too. The lobby now picking up quick as we move into our pit zone.
The storm is closing in, and that's going to be forcing everyone to get into where the safe zone is right now. In towards Pleasant Park.
Oh, je veux légendaire.
51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just...
Boss un mini. What? Attends, il avait combien de pistoles comme ça? Oh, il en avait deux. Oh, le mec a du chien qui change. Oh, mais pas ici. Ça fait trop de bruit.